Alright guys, it's John and Brooklyn back at KC Farms. It's a nice chilly morning. It's actually
very cold.
It's not very cold, it's beautiful. But anyway, we got some work to do today. We have dispatched of Roosty. We cannot have chickens attacking us. And so we have taken Roosty out of that pen. And
not me.
Yes, it was me, of course. Dad always has to do the hard jobs. But anyway, so we have no roosters over here with our egg layers, and he was really beating up the hens anyway. They're missing a lot of feathers and their backs are ripped up. So we were gonna either move the chickens. Well, we decided to move Roosty because when I'm gone sometimes and Jamie's taking care of the animals, it's hard for her to have to get in and feed them when he's trying to attack, and you got to take a stick with you, and it's just not worth it. So anyway, saying all that to say, we are going to, against my better judgment, try and move all the hens together. We've got the Easter eggers over here, and we've got the Welsumers over there. So the easiest thing to do would be to wait until morning after they're all locked up for the night, and then just move the whole coop in there. But we're not going to take the easy route. We're going to try and get them into the coop, lock them up, and move them in with the Welsumers. And then we've got two roosters back there with the, you can come in, sis. Roosty's not going to attack you. We got two roosters back in the Bielefelders. We're going to bring one. One of them's starting to get picked on by the other rooster. And so we're going to move that rooster in with all these hens and see what happens. It's best, like we said, to move them at night, but we want to get it done now. So I've got two fearless helpers, Isaiah and Brooklyn. They look so thrilled to be out here helping me. And we're just going to try and coax these guys into their chickshaw. Then we'll get that door closed. Obviously, I need to make repairs anyway, and we'll talk about what happened to that door here in just a minute. So let's see if we can get them in. Okay, so we got all of them but 6 to go in. That's pretty good. So we are going to try and catch these last 6 and put them in. Should be entertaining. We finally got them all in. They were wanting back in, but we didn't want to open it up because all the ones we caught would get out. So we're going to open this fence right here and move them over with the Welsumers. Now, I'm sure they will argue and figure out who's boss and have a pecking order, just like the other ones.
The wire
Is that too tight?
Yeah. What's that green thing?
Ugh. There we go. I don't know what is a green thing. Looks like some sort of
caterpillar.
Yeah, it might be. All right, sis, I'm gonna give you the camera. Okay. I'm gonna take the chickshaw. Let's get these guys over. Okay, so we got them in. Let's let these guys out. Here's this, hold this again. I'm gonna show you what's wrong. If you guys are building these doors, don't use this pressed plywood. Once that rain hits it, even though we painted it, it just swells and the hinges have come out. So make sure you use a solid piece of wood for your door.
Sometimes the pigs will step on it and break it off.
Yeah, when we got them in with the pigs. So we'll let these guys out.
That seems like all of them except the ones that are laying in their nest.
Yep. So I don't expect a ton of eggs today just because we've stressed them out quite a bit. But I'm happy that we got them out of there. Some of these hens are really scratched up from the rooster.
Ruffled up. Some look like naked necks.
Yeah, they look like
that one right there.
Look like we got turkins from how rough he was with the hens. So we're gonna let these guys get along. I'm going to pull that other chickshaw. I'll pull that out of here tonight, but we got some hens up in there laying, so I'm just gonna leave them be for now. We'll get out of here and let these guys sort it out. They're already going at each other. Oops. So we'll see who figures out who is boss there. And if they keep going, we'll take them out, but we've got the two top females going at each other there. The Easter eggers checking out this new thing. Just leave them eyes, they'll figure it out.
Tree bark's trying to get involved.
So we'll keep an eye on these guys, see how they do in there with the other hens.
Looks like the Welsomer won, surprisingly.
It's already a little bit of a mess. We're gonna go over and grab, the rooster over there. And that is one good thing about roosters too, is they kind of keep the order of the flock instead of the hens just bickering all the time. The roosters will help maintain order in a flock.
Sometimes if the rooster is a little bit smaller, they'll get picked on, but if you put them in towards night, they won't get picked on as much. But since the Bielefelder is pretty big, we think he'll be all right.
Yeah, so let's go grab him and let's see how these guys do. Okay, so we're back here with the Bielefelders.
You remember in our latest video, we put the three gilts, Zelly, Millie, and Penny in with our sow, Hazel.
Yep, so this is them, and they're in with the Bielefelders. We believe that rooster right there is kind of the dominant one of the two, so we're going to get the smaller rooster out, and we are going to put him over with all those hens. So let's see if he's any easier to catch here. All right, so we got the smaller of the Bielefelder roosters, and like we talked in that video about Bielefelders, we'll link it up at the top, but they are so much more docile than the other chickens that we have on the farm, even the roosters. So we're gonna put him in with the hens and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, we're still sorting things out over here.
He looks like the Welsomers are being bossed a lot.
But here he is. This is our smaller of the two Bielefelder roosters. And he is good looking rooster, guys. If you're looking for a nice big chicken that's friendly, I would definitely go with Bielefelders. But we're gonna put him in, let go please. And we're gonna see what he does here. Like I said, he was getting bullied in the other pen by the bigger Bielefelder roosters, so now he's got a whole ton of hens to himself. And I'm sure he doesn't know what to do. So, still got some hens figuring it out over here. We'll keep an eye on these guys. If they get a little too cranky for each other, we'll separate them again. Like I said, it's best to do this at night, but we wanted to get it done while we could, so it worked out best to do it now. Let's jump in here. He's already letting them know who the boss is. So definitely hoping it's going to be a lot calmer flock of birds that we can come in and feed without worrying about getting attacked. If he's a little too rough with the hens, we'll take him out as well and wait till they've healed up better. But I'm not saying that the Bielefelders won't attack, but we haven't had any issues yet. We'll see now that he's got his own flock, see if it changes him at all. Obviously they want to protect the hens, but we do not want roosters attacking us while we're trying to take care of them. So see how it goes. I'm glad to have them in here. We're gonna get out of here, let these ladies sort out the pecking order. We'll see if he can handle his business and keep them all in line. He's got a lot of work to do now. I believe we've got about 20, yeah, we probably got 30 some in here now, maybe almost 40. So we'll see how it goes. We've got one last thing to do. We're gonna move the baby chicks out of the garage. The garage is starting to stink. They're getting big, and more than just stinking, they love to be outside. So we're gonna get them outside. So let's go in and get that done. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We don't have another chickshaw done, and that's fine. These birds are kind of too small, so we're gonna use what we had our meat birds in. I'll be able to still move that around. Probably set up a little roosting bar in it towards the back there for the birds. We've got the shocker knot net. We used a regular netting. They're so small right now they could get through, but the shocker knot's got the tiny squares in it, so that's what we'll use for them. So let's get this set up and then we'll get the chickens outside. All right, that is plenty big. We've only got 8 birds. This should last them a while. Most of their poop is on the inside at night when they're sleeping, so we can just drag the house off their poop. This will last them a while before we need to move the whole setup again. So hopefully we'll get another rooster in here with these, and then we can hatch out purebred Americanas and Welsumers. Brooklyn's already started getting the chicks into our transport tub. They're just over a week old. They are definitely lively, guys. The thing I will say about Americanas is they are lively. We talked about it in our Easter egg video that we don't really spend time with them and all that, so they're just naturally a more flighty bird, I guess. But we'll get these grabbed up and we'll get them outside. I'm sure they're excited to be on grass. All right, we got them in there. What do we got, 8?
I think so, yep.
Yep. Got 8 chicks ready to go outside. If you guys have followed us.
We had 9, we had 1 die.
Yeah, if you guys have followed us for any time, you know that is our favorite time. Getting them out on grass and having Brooklyn do all the work.
They're heavy.
Here, you take one in.
This is a lot easier when you have.
All right, let's lift them over. And set them down nice. All right.
And then we'll get them out under.
Let's put them inside. We got their food and water inside just so their food will stay dry when it rains. So we'll put them inside, but obviously we're gonna leave this door off. They can go in and out whenever they want. So let's go ahead and let them go.
Should I dip their beaks?
Nope, they already know where the water is or what it is. So we don't need to dip their beaks again.
When you first get them out on grass, they act helpless and trying to figure out where they are.
They don't know the goodness they're about to discover.
There you go.
All right, is that all of them?
Yep.
All right, guys, a little overcast today, so it might rain, but they are out. We are happy, they are happy. I'll put a little roosting bar up back there so tonight they can get up and roost and feel safe. We'll put the door on the front so nothing can get in and get them. But we got birds out of the garage. That's always fun for us, fun for them. They're gonna explore and peck around, and
they'll start getting used to it.
Yep, they got a bunch of bugs and fresh grass they can come out to. So we're excited, guys. If you haven't already,
make sure you like, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram and also Facebook.
All right, we'll see you on the next video, guys.